What is up, guys? Zan from playbook.gg, and in today's video we're going to go over a glitchy man-beating route combination out of the gun split close Patriots. Before we dive into this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of the great tutorials that we've got headed your way here on the playbook.gg YouTube channel. Okay guys, so welcome back. Now in today's video we're going to go over the gun split close Pats curls. Now this is a phenomenal man-beating play with this route combination that we're going to show you. But first, I want to make sure you guys were aware that we just released the gun split close Pats offense on playbook.gg, written by Mr. Smith. He dropped over 25 videos, close to 2.5 hours of content, all out of this formation. It is a phenomenal scheme, utilizes a lot of scheme motion, making everything look the same, and his route combinations are absolutely insane. He's got ways to beat all the popular coverages in the game. He's got ways to attack the popular meta defenses in the game. It is a phenomenal game plan. Make sure you guys check it out. It's on the website right now. You can get that playbook as well as our 9 other game plans for just $9.95, under $1 per game plan. And we already have 16 hours of content on the website with more to come. I mean, one low price gets you access to everything on the website. You will not find a better deal anywhere in the Madden community for your Madden tips. But this particular play is for you guys here on the YouTube. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, this is going to be a great man-beating concept. There are a number of popular man coverage plays in the game. But we're going to go ahead and show you, first and foremost, cover one. That's one of the most popular coverages in the game. Now, the way we're going to set this up is we're going to put both our running backs on wheels. And the reason that we do that is because we know that wheel routes do a great job of beating man-to-man. You can see here how that works. I mean, look how McCaffrey just toasts his guy down the sideline in man-to-man. So if they're playing cover one, there's absolutely no shot that they're going to be able to do anything to stop you from throwing that wheel route all the way over the top for the one-play score, provided that you have time in the pocket. So we'll go ahead and show that to you again. So you see right here, McCaffrey's going to turn up the sideline, just absolutely toast his man. That's an easy throw down the sideline, one-play score. So the wheel routes are one thing, very, very easy to throw. Now, you do need a little bit of route running. You need to make sure to have high acceleration, good route running, because, you know, you could try to throw it to the other wheel route too. You see right there that on the other route, it doesn't get nearly as much separation. So, you know, if you guys are playing Ultimate Team, you're probably going to want to have somebody that's a shifty route runner, Christian McCaffrey and Alvin Kamara, one of those types that can really get separation on their cut, because you can definitely see the difference between McCaffrey and Artis Payne on their route. So again, you'll see here, watch how Cameron Artis Payne runs his route. Doesn't really get the separation, but McCaffrey is open by quite a bit. Now, if you have good speed, you could still throw that ball later, because eventually he'll get behind him and you could just rack ag them down the sideline. But you saw right there that Artis Payne was open. So those are two routes that you could definitely throw. Now, if you want time in the pocket or you're not able to throw those, you can always go to max protect. You can go delay routes to your running backs. It's totally up to you what you want to do. We have 3 other man-beating routes on this play. Now, something that we talked to you guys about on Playbook GG during the summer between 19 and 20 was double moves. Double moves are basically the way that you beat man coverage. We knew from the beta that man coverage was going to be very popular this year, whether it was match, cover one, 2-man under. And what we found is that double moves, the way the game is programmed, and truthfully has always been programmed, is to cheat on double moves. It's always going to cheat to where the route is going to end up going, not where the route is after the first cut. That's why a lot of people have always said, oh, hey, double moves don't work as well as they should, or as they do in real life. Now, knowing that we know that, these are actually corner routes that stop after two steps into their cut. So what we're going to see here is that if we go ahead and throw on the first cut, you can actually rack those and you turn them into corner routes that beat man coverage. Now, if you were to compare that to, say, a regular corner route, say from, you know, corner strike or gun bunch or any of those types of corner routes, you guys know that man coverage does a really good job of playing corner routes. However, because these are not actually corner routes, you could go ahead and throw those and rack them, and they'll actually break outside while the defensive back is cheating to the curl. So you'll see right here, watch how that defensive back, if I don't throw it, he's cheating to where the curl's going to be. Now, of course, you can always throw the curl too. I would recommend lowballing those. So if you don't feel comfortable with throwing the ball early, you could always, you know, throw that low ball later. I mean, you see right here, we just go ahead and throw that. He still gets open. It's still a very good route against man coverage. It's just a little bit more timely or time, you know, it's going to cost you more time to throw that. So just something to kind of be aware of. Now, on the other side, you have another one to Samuel. So it's the same deal. You throw the ball, rack catch it. You see how a shutdown corner doesn't even stop it. You're able to get to the outside. If you have some good wheels on you, you can actually make a one-play score out of this because, you know, deep half doesn't really do a good job either at stopping this. So we'll go ahead and show you here. If I were to go like 2-man under, for instance. Now, press coverage is a little bit different. You're going to have to get your timing down against press coverage. But if I were to go to cover 2-man here, you see that they don't press either. So they would have to repress out of this if they actually wanted to. Now you see right here, I'm just going to go ahead, boom, throw that, and then I'm going to rack catch it to the outside. Now you see I've only got one guy to beat. You make him miss, you can end up making this a one-play score potentially, depending on who your receiver is. So this is something that you could do to really throw corner routes against man coverage, and your opponent isn't going to be any the wiser. Now, what you saw right there where I threw a bullet pass accurate and it was incomplete is actually pass lead that. You do not want to pass lead these. I like to just throw a regular bullet pass right at the top of their cut, and then I like to rack it to the outside. Now, shutdown corners are definitely going to have the better effect against this. I don't think that they're that great, though. I mean, you've seen that we could go ahead and throw these. I mean, I think a longer limb receiver is a little bit better for you because you're going to get a wider catch radius. So while speed is also great, height, I think, matters too. So if you guys got some guys who are a little bit taller on your team, you might be able to fit them in and make that work. So let's see here as we take a look. Trying to look for somebody with a little bit of speed and height here on this team. They don't seem to really have too many guys, but if I wanted to, I could probably put Greg Olsen in the game and do that here. I like the speed because with speed, you have the ability to create separation, kind of warp to the ball. But if you're also small, from time to time, that'll get you in trouble. So I'll go ahead and I'll put Olsen in here, do the same thing. So if we go to 2-man under, a little bit more size on Olsen might help. So boom, you throw that rack. You notice how it's just a little bit bigger body. And even against a shutdown corner in the zone, it doesn't really do anything to stop it because it's all programming. It's all how the game knows what's going to go on. I mean, you see right here, Olsen is just going to body him. So you could throw this a lot easier to a bigger guy. Smaller guys sometimes get that chicken wing animation. You know, the chicken wing animation, or they just don't have the ability to warp to the ball as much. So speed and height is going to be crucial. I mean, when they put out Randy Moss, that's going to be unreal. If they were to put out a Calvin Johnson, it's going to be unreal. You see right there that, you know, shutdown corner can occasionally play it. That's the first time we've thrown a pick. But, you know, I could go right back to it. And you see that I can throw that same ball because they know that the receiver is actually not running a corner. He's running a curl. So you just go ahead and throw him open. You see how I can rack that. The earlier you throw it, it actually works out a little bit better for you. So as you get the timing down on this throw, you're going to get a lot better at it. Again, I just like to kind of like, boom, throw him open and then rack it to the outside. You see how you throw that ball a little bit earlier, you get better results. Whereas if you wait, you might wind up getting yourself into a little bit of trouble. Right there, probably a little bit late on the throw. So make sure you take it into practice mode. You're going to find the receivers that work best for you on this. You see right there that even though we shut down, just really no shot at playing this. So, you know, I've thrown this probably 20 times or so in this video. It feels like anyways. You also have the wheel routes to make sure you guys don't sleep on those. Anytime that they're running those, you have the ability to beat your coverage. Obviously, this is a play that is going to be better against your man coverage meta. It will also work against cover 3. We'll go ahead and show you another tip here that you guys can kind of mix in with this play. So if you face any cover 3 at all, go ahead and show you. Now, I'm not sure if this will work here with the safety out there, but what you could do is kind of motion that out, snap it, and then boom, throw that ball to the outside. Kind of works the same as a corner route, kind of like the play stick out a bunch. It'll work the same way. Kind of motion it out, throw it on the initial cut. That'll definitely help you out a little bit. So you see right there, we do this, and then boom, just throw them open. Because again, zone knows too. They know that it's not really a corner route. They know that it's kind of a curl. So they're going to sit a little bit more to the inside on this as you throw it. So as long as they don't really have a cloud flat already out there, you're going to be able to really throw this ball and be really annoying with this route. So it's not just a man beating route. It can be a zone beating route as well. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. If you like this video, check out one of the videos on your screen right now. And for more in-depth analysis, visit www.playbook.gg for detailed game plans written by pro Madden players. Master the game with playbook.gg.